Hare Krishna. Death is a comma, not a full stop. The thought of death often scares us because we feel that everything that we value will be taken away at the time of death. Not only that, we dread that we ourselves will be destroyed at the time of death. We will have no more existence. And the thought of a future in which we have no role to play, in which we don't even have an existence, that is extremely jolting, extremely, it can be shattering. And in order to avoid such thoughts, we often prefer to not think about death itself. This is the ultimate futility of the materialistic worldview, wherein death appears to be like a full stop, a termination of our existence. But if we consider the metaphor of language, death is not a full stop, it is a period, it is a comma. It's like when a sentence is going on, at that time, if there's a slight transition in the thought or the tone or the theme or the method of speaking, then there is that is signified through a comma. So, like that, death is not a termination, it is a transition. The Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about how when we die, we simply go from one body to another body. We don't, our existence is not a end. Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grihnati naro parani तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. So vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya. Vasamsi jirnani. Jirna means to get old. Vasamsi. When the dress gets old, at that time what do? Yatha vihaya. We give up that dress. Navani grihnati naro parani. And navani grihnati. We wear a new dress. Tatha sharirani vihaya jirnani. Similarly, we give up the old body. Tatha sharirani. We give up the old body. Anyani sanyanti navani dehi. And we take up the new body. So, in this way, we basically turn from the old body to the new body through the transition which happens at the time of death. So we just give up a dress. Changing of dress simply indicates the beginning of another phase in our lives. So for example, we might be wearing formal dress when we go to office, and then when we are going out for some for some party or some just outing with friends, we may wear a casual dress. So change of dress signifies a transition. Similarly, change of body signifies a transition. So death is a comma, not a full stop. And this is not just some soothing conception. It is the practical reality, and we can get realization of this reality by practicing bhakti, by practicing spiritual practices, and especially the bhakti is the easiest spiritual practice. When we do that, our consciousness rises to the spiritual level. And when our consciousness rises to the spiritual level, we realize that we ourselves at our core are eternal. And by recognizing and realizing our eternal identity, we see the body and its changes as a transition. Even the ultimate destruction of the body is a transition, not a termination. And in this way, we can move towards our eternal destination of a life of eternal love with Krishna without getting too worried or shocked or shattered or paranoid with the fears of death. Thank you. Hare.